Hello world, good afternoon or good morning, wherever you're watching from. Yesterday I made a video that I had been arrested by the police. I did nothing. I was just at the taxi line in Viking Terminal waiting for customers, and there were many other taxis there. So while I was standing waiting for customers, the police just came. So I thought that, okay, let me see what they want. Sometimes they just pass by, sometimes they ask us to leave. So this time they just like blocked the way so that no taxi can drive away. And they came to me first, and then they asked for my driver's license and taxi license. So I opened my bag. I was trying to remember where I kept it, or maybe I left it at home. So eventually I found it. The police was already getting very aggressive and was just screaming at me, "You have to speak Finnish. You must speak Finnish. You have to speak Finnish." But I'm giving you what you're asking me for. I'm still getting the wallet out. I gave him the wallet, then he started poking my chest. He was poking my chest like a high school bully would do. Like the poking my, they told him, "Don't hit me. I'm not your friend. You're not my friend. Don't hit me." The last encounter I had with him was with my mother, when I was talking with my mother on the phone. The same man and another officer called No CINN, they came to my car, and I was also in a taxi line in a club called Patasa. So they came, they started harassing me. Eventually they gave me a ticket of 444 euros. That's too much. It should be around maybe 80 euros or 100 euros. But before that time, they were harassing me. "Come out of the car," like there's a fire or there was some war going on. "Get out of the car now." This. I came out of the car. I was wondering, what is the meaning of this? Then I informed the police that my mother is on the phone. I'm making a video call with my mother on the phone. They didn't listen. My mother listened to everything. She was crying at the background. Eventually, after everything, they gave me a ticket of 444 euros. That ticket, I haven't even paid it. I just kept it somewhere. Now, when I have money later, I will pay it. The same policeman that was harassing me the other day when I told them that I was talking on the phone with my mother was the same police poking my chest yesterday. I've given him my taxi license. I've given him my driver's license. Yet he wants the license to operate a taxi company, which is a document. And I told him I have my laptop. If you're patient, I will give it to you. Then he started telling me that he's going to take me into the van. I told me, "You can take me into your van. It doesn't matter. Let's go to your van if you're more comfortable there." So I started going, and I was about to open the door of the van. He got angry. "Did he tell me to open the van? This, that." The other policeman came, was getting more aggressive and more aggressive. I said, "Tell him not to touch me. Don't ever touch me. They don't touch me. I didn't grow up being touched like that, being hit by people. Don't touch me. I'm not your friend. You are not my friend. Don't touch me like that. The last encounter I had with you was a very bad one. You left my mother crying over the phone." The next thing I knew, they had radioed other police people to come. The other police people came, and they eventually, the same policeman that was poking my chest was asking me, "What's in my pocket? What's in my pocket?" I'm like, "What? Nothing, just my key, my house key and my car key. There's nothing in my pocket, and my phone maybe." So I dropped my house key and my car key on top of my car. He asked me, he took my bag, and I told him, "There's nothing you can do. I can't give you my phone and my phones and my laptop because it's not a weapon. It's my property, and I have really valuable information in my phone and my laptop." He got angry that he must take the phone. He was going to use force. Then I'm wondering, what is the correlation between me parking in a place and all this behavior, like I'm getting this aggression? Then he's warning me that he's recording me. Then I took up my phone and started recording him, that I need an evidence for all these things that's happening. Eventually, the other police came and forced me into the other van and drove me to the police station. There was a dog a police dog at the other side of that was aggressing at me all the time while I was posting all these things online so that people can know what is happening to me. By the time we got to the police station, the policeman, I told him, I can't give you my phone and my phones and my laptop. I haven't committed any crime. I can't give you my phone and my laptop. There are valuable information there. Before I knew it, they started using force. They dragged me to the ground, took all my phones and my laptop. I thought now they've gotten my phone and my laptop, that was enough. No, they put me to the ground, pinned me to the ground. There were 5 men and 1 woman police, so 6 of them in total. They took their fingers into my eyes, pressed my eyes. I couldn't see anything. They took handcuffs, handcuffed my hand to the back on the floor. Their knees were on my back, on my head, on every part of my body. I couldn't move any part of my body. They put me on a trolley. I saw that. Then they started dragging me. My hands were aching, my wrists were aching, my shoulders, every part of my body was in pain. They were dragging me on the floor, pulling the trolley. I was wondering what they were taking me to. I was so scared. I had a near-death experience. I thought I was going to die. I was so afraid. They were pulling me. I didn't see where they were taking me to. I was begging them to untie me, to release the handcuff. They didn't release the handcuff. They took me into a cell, put me on top of a mattress, and then turned the mattress around. Some of them were using their legs to hit the mattress. I was begging them to remove the handcuff on my wrist. I'm feeling pain. Please remove the handcuff from my wrist. They eventually removed the handcuff from my wrist. My wrist was sore already. My body was sore. I was so scared. I thought something bad was something even terribly bad was going to happen. And then they ran out of the cell and locked me in there. Since 8 o'clock yesterday, I've been in the cell. I read a paper there that said that I had the right to contact my family and a lawyer. I kept ringing the bell in the cell that I wanted to talk to my family. I wanted to talk to my lawyer. Nobody answered me. They didn't come. I said I needed my phone. I needed to call my family. I needed to call my mother. They didn't answer me. I was left in the cell. The cell only had a fluorescent light, a monitoring camera, and a toilet seat. That's all. There was no windows in the cell. It was a solitary confinement, and I was left there. I didn't know what the time was. They took away my shoes. They took away my wristwatch. I had nothing on me, only my clothes. I could not sleep. I haven't slept since last night. This morning, I rang the bell. Some policeman came and pushed food into the cell and said, "That's my breakfast." I said, "I'm not going to eat. I want to talk to my mother. I want to talk to my family, and I want to talk to my lawyer." He said that I'm not going to talk to my lawyer. I'm not going to talk to anybody. So I sat in the cell, in the prison that they put me. Some 2 policemen came and said they wanted to interrogate me. I said I need to talk to my family first. They refused. They said they needed to talk to their boss. I was getting cold. My feet was getting cold. I asked for my shoes. They didn't give me my shoes. They didn't give me any of my properties. Then they eventually took me back into the cell again. They said they wanted me to talk to. I said, then they forced me because I was so afraid to go back into the cell because it was so enclosed, solitary confinement. You know, it was so claustrophobic, so small. You know, so I told them my lawyer's name out of the pressure they were putting in me. Then they said they were going to pass me an headphone to talk to my lawyer, and locked me back in again this morning. And then I'm wondering, I want to talk to my family first. My family needs to know where I am. They need to know where I am. They could have a better plan. They could have a better lawyer. They could have someone in mind that they want to call. Then I insisted that I must talk to my family. I kept ringing the bell. I kept hitting the door. Nobody answered me. Then later they came and said that I can go. They brought my things to me. I said that I can go. I said I wasn't going to give any interrogation until I processed everything I've gone through. Now I asked them, where is my car? They said my car is outside. By the time I got outside the police station, my car is not there. So I figured maybe my car is still where they left it yesterday. So now I came this morning. I took a scooter to where my car is, where I was working yesterday. And this is where I was working yesterday. My car is still there. And then eventually somebody left a ticket there. They left a ticket there, 80 euros ticket there. In Finland, when you commit any violation, you park your car in the wrong place, the police they don't talk much with you. The police doesn't talk much with you. They don't talk much. They just come to you and give you your ticket and go. Yesterday, the police was hitting my chest like I was in some high school, and then there was some bully trying to intimidate me, and I didn't want that. And because that same policeman has harassed me in front of my mother before. I just want to give an update to the world, because yesterday I posted this on the internet, what they were doing to me. And this is what I have experienced. They put me in a prison for doing nothing, and they did nothing to every other person. This is the type of things that I'm going through. I've never been to a prison in my life. This is the first time I've been put in a prison in my life.